Boa noite, pessoal. E aí, como é que todos estão? Beleza? Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí na live aí. Vamos começar mais uma sexta, né? Sexta-feira aqui pra nós, né? Sextou de live de futebol. Vamos que vamos, né? Vamos pra mais uma sexta aí de jogatina. Passei 2 dias off, né? Longe dos videogames, né? Longe do eFootball, mas hoje a gente retorna, né? Então vamos que vamos. Então já cheguem aí, pessoal, deixando o like, né? Vão compartilhando o link da live aí nos grupos de WhatsApp, né? Isso vai fazer com que ajude a fortalecer aqui nosso canal, beleza, tropa? Né? Segue nosso QR Code aí, né? Aqueles que queiram colaborar aqui com o nosso trabalho, né? Ajudar nosso canal, é bem simples, né? Aí tá na tela de vocês aí. Nosso QR Code, que é o nosso Live Pix, né? Então mande aquela mensagem personalizada, né? Através de áudio. E é isso aí, mano. Nosso Live Pix é bem fácil, né? livepix.gg/OzielgamerX, né? Tamo junto, né? Façam aí como... Olha quem chegou já na live aí. Faça como o nosso amigo Seju, né? Sempre tá com a gente aqui. Boa noite, Mito Seju. Como é que tá, Sejurão? Tava um pouco off esses dias, mano, longe de internet, sabe? Nem fiz live 2 dias aí, mas hoje a gente tá retornando. Que bom, mano, te ver aqui, rever na nossa live. Só bora, vamos sim, mano. Vamos que vamos, Seju. Você é top, mano. Tô abrindo game hoje, viu? Pra quem não sabe, a atualização de quinta não abri, né? Tô abrindo hoje. E é isso aí, vamos que vamos, Seju. Vamos em busca ainda da primeirona, né, Seju? Opa, ganhamos esse contrato aqui, que eu não sei o que é. Vozinha, V-Box do Vozinha, mano. Vozinha que teve uma boa atuação aí na Copa do Mundo, né, mano? Grande Vozinha. Que inclusive já foi contratado, né, por alguma... Não me recordo aqui qual foi o clube que contratou o Vozinha, mano. Acho que perdi esse pênalti, velho. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí na live, né? E vem com a gente, mano. Brigadão, Mito Seju. Tamo junto, mano, sempre. Vamos começar mais uma noite de live, né? Sextou. Eu acho que eu ganhei um giro gratuito aqui. Vê? Ganhei, mano. Ganhei um giro gratuito aqui. Ganhei 10 moedas de futebol. Vamos que vamos, tropa. O que tem pra nós aqui? Acho que não veio nenhuma box nova, veio? Deixa eu ver, tropa. Sempre as mesmas, né, mano? Bellingham a mesma. Acho que não veio, né, mano? Essa já tava as mesmas. Sem muitas novidades, só ver essa box aqui com 50 jogadores, né? Com um grande goleiro aí que atuou, né, pelo... Foi Cabo Verde, né? Vozinha, mano. Ah, ele foi pro Chile, né? Foi pro Titi Lelê, Santiago. Vai que vem um vozinho aqui, mano. Vamos, bora testar, mano. Não veio o vozinho, mano. Ele é goleiro ofensivo, é? Defensivo, ixi. Já não é minha praia. Vamos tentar a sorte aqui, mano. Tentar a sorte aqui, mano. Tapete vermelho para Mendy, mano. Vamos que vamos. Vamos pro que interessa, tropa, né? Vamos pra live de futebol. Vamos pra liga. Que é a liga que interessa a gente. Só desligar aqui um LED aqui, mano. Pronto. A gente que ainda tá na segundona, né, tropa? A gente ficou assim, mas vamos melhorar esse resultado, tropa. Achou a primeira partida aqui, vamos que vamos. Bora que bora, tropa. Vamos pro primeiro jogo aqui, testar como tá nosso amado servidor hoje.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bale making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the
Acho que o jogo tá mais jogável, mano.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Caraca, mano, perder esse gol, velho.
And it's Lam. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's intervened well there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Iniesta. He's through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Deftly out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Now it's it's Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Bale. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is the type of player
Que isso,
who always likes
Ronaldinho?
having a bit of space in front of him. Rodri going forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that
Era
trickery.
nesse drible, mano.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defense
Olha
able
isso,
to hold
velho.
on this time. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter
Eita,
go in
velho.
front.
Mbappé bugado, hein, mano.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looks a smashing ball. There's the shot!
Eita, mano, tá com sorte, viu?
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldinho. Big chance!
Caraca, mano, que mentira.
That is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard clears it away. Inter Milan are looking
Que
to go forward
mentira,
now.
velho.
Now he's got space here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Probing pass, and he's in. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. That's really well manoeuvred. Iniesta, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldo wants to run onto this. Pinches it off him. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Eita, mano.
Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ixi, se enrolou todo em Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Hullet. Ronaldinho. Oh, what a ball! And a chance!
Toma.
And that's a
Su.
They have done it! They have the
Gol do
equaliser!
robozão, hein?
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
E é isso aí, tropa. Estamos de volta, né? Ao vivo e a cores.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking
Ei.
team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds is
Carregou.
all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very important.
That's the end of the first 45.
Já fechou a TV
Nothing to
lá?
separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the
Não,
first
mas eu não
half?
vou, não.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or
É,
worry
eu
about.
tenho que fazer isso,
1-1
né?
is a fair
Tirar dessas
reflection of the
caras.
game so far.
Esse
So
final
it'll
de
be
semana.
fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to
Já
establish
reduz
a little more control in this
caixas.
second half.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. we're into the second 45.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the up.
Que mentira, cara.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Que é isso?
Really looks
Yuri
sharp
perder
there,
esse
didn't he?
gol, mano.
That's very well played.
Corner
Tentar
number
se
2 then.
redimir, mano.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Looking to play him in. Messi. And this is Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Brazil are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! But he's left disappointed. Romero is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Modric. Messi has created one goal already. Shifted into the flank. And Iniesta. That looks a good ball through.
Pedido.
He's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. Pullet looking to receive it in space.
Eita, se essa bola passa. Se essa bola
Third
passa.
corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Caraca, todo mundo atrapalhou ali,
Now
mano.
it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Spread it left. Hullet. Hullet getting forward. In by Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. In with the challenge.
Que isso?
Modric. And this is Messi. He's read
Meu
it tidily.
Deus.
And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. He's cut it out. Modric. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a throw.
Tá difícil, hein, tropa? Vamos mexer no time. Quem for novo no canal se inscreve, né? E vem com a gente.
substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7, camisa 6.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Para a entrada de camisa 23.
Now that's well seen too.
Camisa 47.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ô, velho.
Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Eto. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal.
That's good play from him.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bellingham. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Eto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found Haaland!
Caraca, mano, fez o giro e não consegui marcar.
A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. I think it's
Ah, mano.
lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He is through here.
Ah,
And
foi
that
boa,
will
foi
be the
boa.
final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Moedinhas. £23, mano. Vamos correr atrás do prejuízo, né, mano?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Well,
The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Alaba calmly anticipates, looking to play him in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale. He's in, one on shapes to shoot.
Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale.
As openings go, this is up there. Another
Nossa,
magnificent finish
Zane.
from Mr. Magnificent.
Sasuke.
This could be good. Very good.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go
Tem
all
que
the way.
correr atrás
Terrific.
daquele juiz, mano.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now big chance!
Boa, Ronaldinho.
They have heard the stutter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. While one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mendes receives it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance!
Impedido, né?
Ronaldo finds himself offside.
Tá impedido, né, tropa?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Scholes. Nuno Mendes. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. Pull it. Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. And here's Bellingham. Threads one. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Passou perto, hein?
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Hullet.
Que isso, Iniesta?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Hammers, picks it up out wide. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Tries to thread one through. And this is Bale. He has found the way through. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Unai Simon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lam. Now it's James Rodriguez. Real chance!
Rapaz.
Well-taken goal. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of Ronaldinho!
Olha a bruxaria, mano.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky
É o
for him,
bruxo,
but
né, mano?
it's just the way it is.
De acréscimo.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
And the shot!
Olha a bruxaria do bruxo.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
Tentar recuperar, né? O perdido, mano.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Rodri was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the finish! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a dogger the way he generated that power.
And that interception was most... It's a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. And this is Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Foi isso.
Not got that quite right. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I would say both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Boa.
Cut out. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Pegou quanto? Foi,
I've
velho.
been there myself, and that's the last thing
Oh, o
you want
Bozão
to
tava
happen.
ali,
I
velho.
really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, and just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The most accurate pass. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Dida claims it, safe hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Terrific effort!
Que golaço,
That's
mano.
a sharp finish.
Que cabeçada linda, mano.
Two to the good, and they
Shoo.
are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Nailed in acres. And the shot!
Que isso, velho.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Cafu, And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Ronaldo shoots!
Boa, Dida.
And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get on the end of this? Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Varane cuts out the pass. Rodri. Distributed tidily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yeah. Now that's well seen too. Lam. Iniesta. And this is Ronaldo. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Vamos que vamos, tropa.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's charged, surely!
Que defesa do Dida,
And
mano.
he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed.
Olha essa
to deal with
defesa,
that.
mano. Pontinha do
So,
pé,
third quarter
mano.
of the game. And it's Vieira. This might spell Haaland! It's a
Boa
decent
Dida.
watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these
Dois
circumstances
chutes,
is
boa.
decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil are heading into the break.
Bora
very
continuar,
happy
né,
with
tropa?
how it's gone so far. And here is the first touch of the second half. Yeah. Ronaldinho powering forward. It's Ronaldinho!
Eita, mano, eu vi o gol aí.
Gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dos melhores Vieira do jogo, mano.
Viva Nagasaki get
Yes,
their
Johnny.
fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Doeu, hein, essa bolada.
Lam. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. Rafael Varane. Vieira. Short changes him with that pass.
Boa, garoto.
Can he spark a counter here? Haaland receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal!
Boa.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Que super bike.
And that is doing no harm at all. Turan. Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Iniesta. Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they win it back again. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Bale! Oh, crossbar!
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. And it's Cucurella. Swung over. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gear. Chance! No mistake. How very smart. He just got it right.
Passa ali
Yeah,
já
that's
era.
terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great
Que
defending. Just made
negócio
sure he was in
foi
the
esse?
right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí pra fortalecer aqui a gente. Vamos que vamos. Voltamos com as lives, hein, tropa? Tinha passado uns dias aí sem fazer live, mas estamos aqui de volta.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Cafu is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
On the field. Number 17.
Kaka,
Number 19.
just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 23.
It's a good ball out wide.
Number 21.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Number 25.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played out wide. Crosses in it. Oh, good effort.
Salve da minha T-Rex, like na caixa do bruxo. Valeu, T-Rex, tamo junto, irmão. E aí, como é que tá as coisas, mano? São uns dias sem jogar, mano. Tô retornando hoje. Mas como é que tá a live aí? A jogatina, aliás. Já conseguiu subir aí pra primeiro, né? Vamos na peleja.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the
eFootball, se você deixar uns dias de jogar, parece que você desaprende, mano.
Cucurella.
Que coisa.
Vieira. And here's Sorlots.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more
Acaba esse
chances can
jogo,
they
juiz.
realistically expect now?
O cara vai empatar, mano. O cara tem que driblar o handicap, mano.
And no, that was never going to make it. He's found a way through.
Toma isso aqui.
It's loose and there's a
Que
race for the
isso,
ball.
velho.
Rodri. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be it.
Ganhamos, hein?
Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.
Vamos pelo caminho das moedas, né, gente? Chegar aqui aos 1.700 pontos logo, né? Vamos que vamos, tropa. Valeu pelo like aí, T-Rex. Tamo junto.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Brésil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. sounds the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Where it came from. He's a sharp little ball here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific. If you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's a searching pass. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Shifted it to the flank. Bullet receives it in a wide position. Defending
Quase,
of
mano.
desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances. Oh, great leap!
Boa.
Goal! Brazil!
Su.
And Brazil take the lead.
Agora o papai Cris, hein, mano. Deixou nós cabecear é caixa.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Flings in across. Iniesta. That's destined for the flank. And it's Totti. Totti! It's
Boa,
loose.
boa,
Who's
boa.
going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
Totti!
Stott chuta muito forte, velho.
Totti goes short. Oh, what has happened
Pensei que
here?
essa bola tinha
He's
saído,
whipped
mano.
it. Oh, good line! Firm header just off target.
He did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And he is depth. Ronaldinho!
Caraca, mano.
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running.
Boa,
It makes
Klopp.
life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. And that has sent him sprawling. Brazil have their third corner. And he was alert to it. Cleared without hesitation.
Bolada.
And that's the throw.
France definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's on it. Threads one in. Oh, red. Nice interception. Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Yeah. That's an imaginative pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Passou muito perto,
Caused a
mano.
fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ronaldinho. Bullets in acres of space out wide.
Boa, boa.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Sylvester is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to pass it through. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks out wide. Diaz. And the shot! Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Hullet. Sylvester finds himself offside.
There they go, hunting again.
Hullet plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's picked his way through. Sylvester finding himself in. He leaps for it. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want for the big game.
And this is Ronaldo. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And the shots!
Boa, Ronaldinho. Vamos pra cima.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot a goal!
Boa.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Totti with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. Terrific effort.
Que isso? Tá sozinho, Yuri.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. And that is all
3-2,
we
hein?
have time for. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter.
Tentar
I'm not
reverter.
complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And that's the second half started. striker is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi clears without hesitation. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Silvestre. Diaz. Silvestre. Diaz. Foot in. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Lam. And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk. Iniesta. Silvestre, he does have an assist to his name. Diaz. Totti. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Oh, terrible pass. And the ball's come loose here. They're urging him to shoot. Brazil have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They're up to 5 corners now. Totti attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And he can clear it away. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Well, a few, but that could spell trouble. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Lam. And here's Bale. Silvestre. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
On Cristiano Ronaldo!
Quase, mano.
Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. France have the chance to go the other way. That is a great
Olha
pick
isso,
out.
velho.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the
Aí,
build-up.
One
mano.
of the best passes I think we've seen in this game. A real wake-up call for this defence, who were caught off guard.
Totti always looking for that half a chance. Tries to play it through.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Pressing high, and oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. And that is a genuine ground eat me up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's wave play on. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! Cannavaro gets it clear. Very much into the last knockings.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Totti. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance!
Faltou o gol aí, mano.
It's off target and by quite a way. Right card is there and he can pick it up. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
Eita, Conan. Salto 94. Esse Cristiano Ronaldo é bocado, viu? Salve, Mito Ezequiel. Boa noite, mano. Como é que você tá, Mito Ezequiel? Ezequiel das lives. Vamos que vamos, vamos subir o like aí, Mito Ezequiel. Tentando subir aqui a continha para a primeira div. Bora que bora, minha tropa. Como é que você tá, Mito Ezequiel?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game.
Que isso?
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable. So one moment's crazy confusion. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi finding himself in space. Has to go back here. Bellingham. That's very neat. Oh, he's bustling through here. And here's Lopez. Fermin gets flagged offside. Somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He has a look out. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance!
Pegou, cara.
Oh, that was a brilliant.
Caraca,
I think
mano.
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil have their second corner now. Oh, well played. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham is onto this. He is through here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. That's good play. And it's Lopez. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham.
Demorou demais.
Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance for a shot!
Que golaço, mano.
Lopez. Sumptuous finish.
Bora que bora no jogão, vamos sim, mano.
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
É verdade, mano.
And a trademark move.
É o 27, né?
Inevitable, classy finish.
Vasco da Gama are
Vamos
such
sim,
an
mano.
adept counter-attacking team.
It's Ronaldinho!
Pegou, mano, essa bola.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And again!
Caraca, velho. Que mentira, mano.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini calmly anticipates. Lam. Space for him to turn and look. Here's found. Bell! What a save by Seaman!
Goleirão, viu?
Messi.
They won't be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes the shot! just cruising. They are cruising. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to pass it through, and this is great chance! That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Give him.
We get things going again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pullet plays it in. Oh, important interception. Fermi with his sights prominently trained on that bottom corner. Brilliantly cut out. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Belly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No way through. Now it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? Fermin. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Looking for the run. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. De Ligt cuts it out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Rooney. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vieira makes a dash for it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pings in across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, really well played.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel this.
And here's Hullet. And it's Iniesta. And he was alert to it. Robertson. Chance here to counter. Now it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there it's a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. Shifted into the flank. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
It's almost like he had too much
Quem
thinking
essa
time
essa
there,
bola?
Peter.
So their fourth corner of the game. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schlotterbeck. Vasco da Gama clearly now in lead preservation mode. Belling. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Robertson. Driven in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Primeira derrota de hoje, mano. Normal. Bora pra mais uma.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
É pizza que ela quer mandar, eu quero.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto.
It's rising! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Davids! He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Vieira. Patrick takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a loose ball. Has another go! Big relief, it just needed a bit of contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Hullets.
That was lovely, that.
That's good play. Cross goes in there. Oh, great leap! Van Dijk getting this one clear. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Iniesta. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. He can run onto that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly.
Such good technique.
Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. This is a promising build-up. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short. A change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that was asking for too much. Bale is herring after that one. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ribery. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Caramba, mano, ele foi no boneco. Defesa, mano.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a run, and he's managed to get free. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's really well manoeuvred. And this is Bale. And he welcomes it in. And he is dashing away. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil really could have done without this. This for the lead.
Eu nem sei aqui.
Oh, great
Sai que
save
é
by
tua,
Dina. Loose ball
gente.
now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Iniesta. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Yeah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves
Salve
the
grande
contest.
Frederico, mano. Cara, jogou demais,
Here for
mano.
strength in numbers. He's
Nem
picked
consegui
his way
fazer
through.
nenhum gol, velho. Mas valeu, mano. Foi jogão. Joga muito vocês. Obrigadão aí, mano. Boa gameplay, né? Se puder deixar o like, se inscrever, tamo junto. Joga muito. Consegui fazer nenhum, de jeito nenhum. Marca muito bem. Já tá na primeirona, mano.
Looking for options for movement.
Tô tentando subir também.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands
O
now
jogo tá
are very
pesado,
audible.
velho.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic. Bale goes for a shot.
Olha isso. Valeu, Frederico. Tamo junto, irmão.
The complexion.
A gente tá sempre por aqui, fazendo live de futebol, né? Lives diárias. Batendo um papo sobre o game também, mano.
Ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Vasco da Gama.
Tô encalhado na segunda.
For the first
Cara,
time.
somos
Well, I think
dois.
the
E desde a
managers are going
semana
to have to
passada eu tô
scrap
tentando
whatever they had
subir,
in
mano.
mind for the halftime team talks.
Não tô
One has got to tone
conseguindo,
it up
velho.
now and the other has to tone it down.
Mas eu acho que essa semana dá.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Tá foda, bicho.
Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Chega 1.700 pontos e desce pra 1.600, fica naquele 1.600, 1.700, 1.600. Chato pra caramba, mano. Tem hora que não é nem porque o cara tá jogando ruim, mano. É o servidor, fecha. Fecha que eu digo assim, a pessoa é desconectada.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on
Olha,
everything.
mano, esse pouco perigo.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
É que o cara toca.
Bale. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Que isso?
Lam. This is from Mario. And this is
Olha
Ribery.
isso.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a foul.
Ele
It's
vai dar o
in the
pênalti,
box.
velho.
It's a penalty. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Foi que ele deu aí. Não entendendo nada aí. Foi desconectado, foi que houve aqui. Eita, que bug, mano. Olha isso, velho. Não tô entendendo aqui, mano. Minha internet não caiu. Olha esse bug, mano. Não caiu minha internet. O jogo apenas parou, mano. Parou de operar.
Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince
Olha
him
isso
to
aí,
change his
velho.
mind now.
Disappointing.
Cara, isso aí tem que printar aí pra net, mano. Tu viu isso aí,
Clearly
velho?
engaging in mind games here.
Eita, script mal feito, velho.
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
O jogo parou, mano.
Vasco da Gama are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Viu
Well,
aonde
now's
aí,
the time
velho?
you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this,
O
but
jogo parou de
I'd say
operar.
go grab a third.
And this is remarkable. And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. No, again there's no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly out wide. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bale. Bale! Oh, great save by Dida. That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Romario. And Romario!
Vasco da Gama really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ribery going face to face with his great rival. That's a shade optimistic.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of
Romario! Distributed tidily. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Stam does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Romario, and the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's... And that really should have been that. Corner number 3 coming up. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. And it's slung out wide. Now it's Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, great save by Dina! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it
Yeah.
and dealing with it.
So their 4th corner of the game.
Já adianta, né?
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Bale. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Deu não, mano. Formar as moedas. Isso aqui eu acho que eu já fiz. Esse eu joguei? Joguei não, mano. Jogar com o meu time do Milan. Eu tinha tirado o Massarro. Tem ímpeto, tem. Fisicalidade, não. Ele é o que? Homem diário. Farmar algumas moedas aqui. Só faltou o pato, mano.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Federico Chiesa, I think is a very unique style of play. He's considered a wide player, but one that's unpredictable and especially dangerous if he's allowed to get his head down and start running at defenders.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Pato. To Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. It's run loose. Who's going to get and Shevchenko against the crossbar. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
That's really well manoeuvred. Right card, kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's free. Can he finish? Goal!
A Edida tá brincando, né, mano?
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to
É o
the
delay,
keeper who was
mano, isso aí.
horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gattuso.
A gente aqui do Nordeste, mano,
Bullet. Nicely spread.
nem
Chiesa.
compensa muito, mano.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Se esforçar na liga,
Maldini
sabe?
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Short changes him with that pass. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pass is intercepted. And it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Gattuso. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, cracking ball. Now it's Kaka. Backward it goes. This is Hullet. That's destined for the flank.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hullet. Chiesa gets into a good position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Pirlo. Ball's played through. He's found space here. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And they win it back again. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Chiesa. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Threads one in. Pull it.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pirlo. And here's Kaka. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gattuso, and he's there to make the challenge. Milan have a free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Can he finish? Maldini.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
He's having a shot!
Pegou, cara.
Chiesa. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Hullet. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's managed to get free. Chance, surely! And no mistake.
Vacilo.
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mas
Yeah,
olha
when
aí,
you're hit on the
mano.
counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vacilo ali na marcação.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è
Só tá encontrando duas barrinhas, né, agora. Antes não era assim, mano.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of...
Tries a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Shapes to shoot! Ambrosini, and it's Baggio.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Not gone all the way through to the keeper. Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao has it out wide in his space. Gattuso has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's an excellent interception. Maldini. Pirlo. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Baggio. Takes on his marker. Tries to pass it through. Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Driving forward. And here's Del Piero. Just eases him off the ball. Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. Always goal side. And he's in on chance! And we have our very first corner. And a header! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And here's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Hullet. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. He's had it taken off him. Quality ball. And here's Ronaldinho, and this is Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Shevchenko!
Pegou,
That
cara.
was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Inzaghi. Ambrosini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pullet going face to face with his great rival.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can...
And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! Two up now, and they are cruising. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Shoots! And it's come back out to him. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. This is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne.
He's had a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Chiesa. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Ambrosini, well seen, saw that coming. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Chiesa. There's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pirlo. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Chiesa.
Chiesa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shot! Surely! Oh, it's hit the post. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I would say both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets!
Frederico Chiesa.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Que passe do bruxo, mano.
And that's it!
Eu também fiz isso.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish
Só
you
para
a very
pegar
good
mesmo,
evening.
né? Eu vou arrumar aqui. Se rechora no copei, mano. fiscalidade aqui. Tem 8 Rashford aqui. O impeto dele não é esse, mano. Tudo certo.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadium. Things already rolling. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real boss of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Shapes to shoot! Off the bar! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Goes for the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's having a shot! Goal!
Salah!
Manchester United! Mohamed Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious link.
Clássico,
Oh, he's
hein,
just
manchas?
loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There are Haaland!
Salah é bugado, hein?
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Big chance!
Que golaço do som, mano.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Toss somewhat off target. Shevchenko. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vardio. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Rodri clears it away. He's had it taken off him. Gehi puts it behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Vardiol. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Here's the return pass. Rodri going forward. And it's Gerrard. Van Dijk running with intent. Gehi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh,
Oh,
terrific
Drogba.
save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min.
Que
About
golaço.
as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a... And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's so...
Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bernardo Silva. And Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Teremos 3
Great
minutos
running
de
on show
acréscimo.
here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's it.
Show, hein?
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Tropa, vamos escolher quem aqui, hein? Escolher quem aqui, hein, tropa? Marco Reus tem curva descendente? Tem, deixa eu ver. Toque duplo, giro, efeito de longe, pesando distância, primeiro passo. Não tem, mano. Defensivo. Rui Costa. Acho que esse Rui Costa tem. Tem não. Puscos. Chute ascendente, foguete errado. Ai, cardagueiro. Curva descendente, né, mano? Agora eu tô em dúvida, mano. Agüero, né, mano? Isso é zagueiro pro time, hein, mano? Vamos de Agüero, mano. Vamos testar a sorte aqui, mano. Foi. Olha só, hein, tropa. Olha só, hein, tropa. De Bruyne, mano. Kevin De Bruyne no time, hein? Showtime da Copa. Passou perto aqui, hein? Olha isso, velho. Do Napoli. Caraca, mano, um girozinho. Oxi. Tava assim, sem pacotes. Nem tinha visto isso, mano. Dois tokens de 10.000, ó.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Almada. It's played through for him. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Blitz. And this is Ronaldo.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Deftly away. And here, Ronaldinho!
Que golaço.
Ronaldinho! Wow! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And we have liftoff! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Medina. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deftly away. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Always onto this. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
Fernandez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi with a short one. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit. Gullit, this is promising. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Ronaldinho!
Que
It's a
golaço.
goal! They are purring, truly purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the
We'll go
defence,
to
making
this.
him guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Played out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Almada cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just had a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the
Na
post.
trave.
De Paul. Fernandez. De Paul. That's a nicely shaped ball. Montiel. He's picked his way through. Delivers with whip. That is a brilliant interception. He's in a great position here. In again. That is ended up in no man's land. Almada. Well, that's a defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but oh, he's all alone. Bullish header. Relentless. Just relentless. Pump, panache, and passion. This a man full of it all. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Oh, great leap! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great work on the overlap. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. Oh, mother! And that is high.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
We've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Brazil are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Bale! And he should have made it 4.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Martinez.
They'll want to make the most of this
Tava
turnover.
traquinando.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Ronaldinho! That's a sharp finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat
Good
off
job,
and just
Paul.
say, too good.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Brazil
Já
are
vou
having a
acabar.
ball here. Nicely spread. Messi. No, again there's no way through. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Oh, great chance! And that's a tiny finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
No, that was never going to make it. Yeah. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality
Dois
hurts.
golaços.
Some of those players were totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ronaldinho being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Almada. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Changes him with that pass. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Messi. Lovely. Now then. There's the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's got away. Good running, strong. It's Bale! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is a little undercooked. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot!
Ainda
And
fizeram
yes,
ainda.
it's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Ronaldinho! He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Bale plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Montiel tries to play it through. It's out for a goal kick. Pitches it off him. Ball is over the line. Martinez. Medina. Fernandez. Almada.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lam. There will be 4 extra minutes. And this is Messi. So much time and space here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Bale! Almada. And that will be it. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
falta só mais uma. Tentar a sorte aqui de novo no vozinho, né? Vai, vozinha. Pensei que era, mano. Achei lá tinha vindo, ó. E agora vamos tentar a sorte aqui, troca. Ninguém, mano. Caraca. E é isso. Encerramos a live por aqui. Depois a gente volta com mais live de futebol. Beleza, tropa? Estabilidade aqui no nosso canagüeiro, mano. Disputa aérea não era essa. Criador ofensivo. Acho que é esse. Não é esse aqui, não. Acho que esse aqui dá. Canagüeiro. Kevin De Bruyne. Show, hein? E é isso, tropa. Finalizamos a live de hoje, né? Obrigado aí a todos que compareceram. Todos tenham um ótimo descanso e até a próxima. Vamos que vamos, hein? Fui, tropa.